Hi everyone, my name is Grace Martin, and today I'm going to be going over my navigating registration prototype. My mission behind this is to have modules sent out to students during high peak registration time to teach them how to independently look at their degree works, plan out the classes that they're going to be taking, and being able to register on their own on the night that registration opens. So starting off, the title is Navigating Registration, Your Guide to Academic Success. Students will go ahead and click continue. The first page that is brought up is a welcome to all the Islanders. It says, Happy Registration Week. I'm here to help you through the steps of registering. It tells them that the modules are made to assist them, but if they have any questions, they can always reach out to their academic advisor. For mine, then I have my information with my picture, but if another advisor was to use these modules to send out to their students, then they would put their information. So students will click Let's Begin, and it brings them to this page called Important Websites. So these are going to be all the websites that students will need to open whenever they begin registration. So the first one is FYLCP. They flip it over and it tells them that this is what they will always open up first. So it's the website showing them learning communities and links to their DegreeWorks, SAIL, and course schedule. And DegreeWorks is the website that students use to see which courses that they need and the requirements that they need before graduation. Then they open up SAIL, and SAIL is their student account where they can look at a bunch of their personal information and they can register for classes, look at their week at a glance. They'll be using it the entire time that they're in college. And then we have course schedule, which is just where students look at the different classes that came from their degree works and they're able to look for which dates are available and the registration numbers that go with it. Continuing on, then we have Brad, and Brad is a freshman and it's his first time registering on his own. The last time that he registered, then he had help from his academic advisor, and it asks how will Brad be able to create the perfect schedule without assistance from his advisor. And just for a little fun component, then if you hover over him, then he spins around. And then continuing on, it says, what does Brad open up first? This is what you will open when you begin thinking about building a course schedule. So this goes back to the flip cards page where on the very first one, the FYLCP, then it says in bold, this is what you will always open up first. So students will select an option and it has SAIL, DegreeWorks, FYLCP, or course schedule. The right one being FYLCP. And if they select this one, then it takes them to the page of FYLCP, which has a video that shows them the different learning communities that there are, how to navigate that page, and then it also shows them how to open up the separate tabs by right-clicking. And so it says that he needs to open up his DegreeWorks, course schedule, and SAIL. So starting off, then it asks them to also do that. So DegreeWorks. It takes them to our DegreeWorks page, which has a video. And in this video, it shows them how to navigate to their student education plans, which shows them which classes that they need and the classes recommended by their academic advisor. So in the video, then Brad sees that he needs seminar, criminal justice classes, and some core. And it also talks about how he doesn't have a scholarship, so he only needs to be full-time, so he needs 12 hours. It kind of will make students think about, do they have a scholarship? Do they need to have 15 hours? And so going down, it has them play a guessing game of how many credits do you think that each course is worth. So they'll just drag and drop. Criminal justice is worth 3 and seminar is worth 1. They'll hit submit and that's correct, and then it will pop up with that green, and then they can continue on. And it takes them to the second thing that they're supposed to open, which is course schedule. And on here, they have to go through each section. So they have to go over what a CRN is, what the course means, the title, the capacity, the instructional method, and the time. This page is usually very overwhelming for students, so I wanted to break it down under the things that matter the most. For example, the CRN is probably like the most important part of this web page, as is like making sure that there's enough room and the times. A lot of the information on here, then it's just things that they'll need to know after they register, like the building. So I try to direct their attention to things that they should be automatically looking at every single time that they see this page. And it's they have to go through each one before they're able to hit continue. And then now we have the first page again, the FYLCP. We've gone over degree works, course schedule, and left is SAIL. And on here, then it gives some of the course options that Brad was looking into, like his learning community, his criminal justice classes, has some of his core and his learning community. And so as they scroll down, then it says Brad needs to register for courses, help him find which CRNs that he'll need. The first one is English 1301.107. So if they scroll up, they can see this is the CRN that they need to input to register for this class. So I know it's 10580. So I just type in 10580 and I hit enter. And it's grayed out, meaning that they got it correct. If they put in a random number, it doesn't work. It hits red until they input the right CRN. They do this for all of them. And so this is like the practice run so that they understand like this is where we got the CRN from, and it shows them where to find it on the learning communities page as well as that course schedule page. Going on, it just says let's register, and then it gives them a registration video tutorial, and it shows them this is how you register for classes, going into your SAIL account, selecting student registration using those CRNs. I have it written down at the bottom too so that they can take a picture of it and kind of keep it on hand. And then next we have Brad is registered because that's pretty much the end of it. It says Brad is able to get registered for fall. He is so excited to be an Islander, and it reminds them that if they have any questions at all, then they can contact their academic advisor, especially through email. Then they're pretty quick at responding. There's two options though for them to choose from. They have their troubleshooting or exit course. If they feel like they have a great understanding of everything, they can go ahead and exit the course, be done with it. But if they think that they might have some questions, what else could pop up? We have troubleshooting. And says troubleshooting, I have a hold, what do I do? On this page, then I included 4 of the most common holds that I see students have when they come in to register that prevent them from registering. So first we have the TSI hold. When they select it, it tells them this is a TSI hold. It means you didn't pass one of the sections of your TSI. You need a support class. And then as they scroll down, it says who do they contact? They contact academic advising. Going on to transcript hold, same thing, who to contact admissions department. CN hold, I listed it as this, but I wrote it out at the top so they know kind of like what it means, the conditional admit hold, because a lot of students then they get admitted as a conditional admit, but they never sign the paper, so they're not technically aware that they are a conditional admit. So this kind of explains what it means and who they need to go see, which is admissions department. And then we have the balance hold, and it explains that a balance $500 or less, then it does not affect them. But if it's $500 or greater, then they won't be able to register. Contact the business office. So hopefully then by them seeing this page of all the holds, and they're encouraged to go on to their own page and see what type of holds they might have or what could prevent them from registering. So when they come to meet with us in person, then they're already taken care of. So overall, I'm hoping that this prototype would be able to be sent out to students to teach them how to register for classes and to help out the advisors as well, shorten their meetings and get through them quicker so that during high peak time, then we're able to see a few more students than we normally would be. But that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.